It all began when security personnel noticed a suspicious figure sneaking through the building's back entrance under the cover of night. As alarms blared and guards rushed to intercept the intruder, they were astounded to find none other than Trump himself, clad in a makeshift disguise of a Fortnite llama costume. The guards stood frozen for a moment, unable to comprehend the sight before them. It seemed impossible that the former president would be trespassing in their building, especially in such an unusual disguise. One of the guards, named Agent Johnson, managed to regain his composure and stepped forward cautiously. "Mr. Trump, what are you doing here?" he asked, his voice laced with disbelief. Trump removed the llama mask, revealing a mischievous grin. "I couldn't resist the thrill of a good prank," he replied, his tone filled with amusement. "You know how much I love surprises." The guards exchanged confused glances, unsure of how to react to this unexpected situation. Agent Johnson, however, took charge and motioned for his team to lower their weapons. "All right, Mr. Trump," he said, trying to maintain a professional demeanor. "We'll need you to come with us to explain yourself." Trump chuckled and raised his hands in mock surrender. "Fair enough," he said, walking towards the guards. "But can we make it a little more interesting? How about a game of hide and seek? If you find me within an hour, I'll answer any question you have." The guards exchanged skeptical looks, but Agent Johnson saw an opportunity. He knew that capturing Trump would cause a media frenzy, and perhaps it could shed some light on the former president's recent mysterious activities. "All right, Mr. Trump," Agent Johnson agreed, a sly smile forming on his face. "You're on. But remember, we have surveillance cameras all over this building. You won't be able to hide for long." Trump's grin widened, and he seemed genuinely excited about the challenge. "You underestimate my skills, Agent Johnson. Prepare to be amazed." With that, the guards and Trump dispersed throughout the building, each searching for the elusive former president. The tension in the air was palpable as the minutes ticked by. The guards scoured every room, every corner, and every hiding spot, but Trump seemed to have vanished into thin air. As the hour drew to a close, Agent Johnson's frustration grew. He couldn't fathom how Trump had managed to outwit their security measures. Just as he was about to give up, a voice boomed over the building's intercom. "Congratulations, Agent Johnson, you found me," Trump's voice echoed throughout the halls. "Now, it's time for me to answer your questions." The guards quickly made their way to the designated meeting spot, where Trump stood with a triumphant grin. Agent Johnson approached him, his curiosity piqued. "Why did you go through all this trouble, Mr. Trump?" he asked, his voice filled with intrigue. Trump's expression turned serious, and he looked Agent Johnson directly in the eye. "I needed to prove a point," he said. "Sometimes we get so caught up in the seriousness of life that we forget to have a little fun. Pranks and games remind us to embrace the unexpected and find joy in the simplest of things." Agent Johnson nodded, understanding the underlying message. Perhaps there was more to Trump than met the eye, and this unexpected encounter had revealed a different side of him. As the guards escorted Trump out of the building, the incident became the talk of the town. News outlets scrambled to cover the story, debating the motives behind Trump's prank and the implications it had on his larger-than-life persona. In the end, it remained a mystery, but one thing was certain: the night Trump donned a Fortnite llama costume would forever be etched in the memories of those who witnessed it. It was a moment that reminded everyone that even the most powerful figures could surprise them in the most unexpected ways.